Hi everyone, welcome back. This video is all about daytime glowing skin because I feel like lots of tutorials concentrate on very sort of shimmery highlighters and contour and things like that, which look great in the evening, but sometimes they don't look so good in the daytime. So I wanted to do something very, very natural, understated and radiant that's great for the daytime but not too sort of in your face. It's almost like no makeup, even though I hate that phrase. So there are a couple of really good tricks in this video for getting a more sort of grown-up, subtle glow without any kind of shimmer or glitter. This video is sponsored by Rodeo. I have a 35% off everything code, and there are more details about that below. So anything that you like in this video, skincare or makeup, you can get 35% off, which is a whopping discount. And while I was prepping this video, I went to Rodeo at the Space NK in Bath to meet Dario from Rodeo, and we just had such a laugh. I don't know what happened. It was almost like we clicked on some kind of very immature innuendo level, and I don't know what came over me. But he was talking me through the skincare range to find out what might suit me. We wanted everything that would give maximum glow and maximum gorgeous dewiness on the skin. So let's go back to the start with a clean face, none of the prep on, and you can see what I did. So I have my skincare prep in front of me, and these are the things I've really enjoyed using. Now the first thing is the Vitzy Glow Tonic, which is a liquid exfoliant, and you just swipe it on and leave. You don't rinse it. It's just so quick and easy. If you've used a liquid exfoliant before, then you know how massively effective these are. And then you just follow that with your moisturiser. Now the moisturiser that I'm using to prep for my skin is the Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel, which I really love the texture of. And I just find that you get a really nice sort of instant plumpness from this. I'm going to show you a couple of other things as well, but those are more, I think, for nighttime prep really. Although actually I say that, they're all interchangeable, apart from the night cream, which I would use at night. So the Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel, I just find it such a pleasing texture. It's just cooling, fresh, but you get this feeling of instant plumpness and dewiness, but it's not greasy, it's not overly rich. And I think that quite a lot of people feel that they've got very dehydrated skin at this time of year, and then some people can handle rich creams, other people their skin just cannot handle it, and so you want something that's just very hydrating but very light. That is this. So I'm just gonna allow that to have a little moment while I talk to you about the other two things that I've been using loads of. First of all, the Dragon's Blood Hyaluronic Mask, which is a brilliant one for overnight if you just feel like you want something, again, nice and lightweight, but massively effective. If you've been burning the candle at both ends already, I mean, it's not even Christmas season yet, so slow down, but if you have been, or you know that you're going to be, then that kind of hydration is really important, because you, like I said before, you don't want to be really smothering your face in loads of rich creams if you don't do normally and if that's not right for your skin. So you want really nice lightweight textures. Obviously, if the lighter textures like this aren't enough for you on their own, then you can layer them under your normal products and you still get that really good hydration boost. But just to show you something slightly richer, this is the Pink Diamond Magic Gel, and it's the night cream. And this contains a bit of retinol. It's not going to be a massively powerful one, so you don't need to be scared. You're not going to get any kind of sort of dryness or fallout or flakiness from this one. And it's probably quite a nice one if you're looking to ease yourself into retinol and you want something that's not going to make your face fall off and you want something luxurious. You could use the Glow Tonic before this one. I don't think that this is going to have any kind of, I mean, I've been trying it, so I know that it hasn't done on my skin, for an ultimate sort of glow partnership, you could do those two. And of course, you can use the hyaluronic mask in the daytime as well if you just wanted a sort of 10-20 minute fix before you do your makeup. But I do find that the sculpting gel gives a really intensive hit anyway. So my skin feels very, very bouncy. Can't get used to these ruffles. It's very odd when I see myself in the mirror. Very, very bouncy. And I'm ready to do my makeup. So it's a daytime makeup look. I'm using the Rodial Skin Tint, which is SPF 20. I'm using shade 2. This is a medium coverage, this one. And I've gone slightly warmer than my skin tone because this shears out anyway, actually. So it's not like it's going to be the wrong colour, but I just feel like I need a little bit of warmth at the moment. Also, I wore this the other day and 3 people told me that I looked really healthy and that I looked like I'd been on holiday. So I thought, that's a winner, really, isn't it? People are saying that. Now, I think there's just enough coverage in this to get a really lovely, even complexion, even tone. But obviously, you can go in with concealer on top and the places that need it, which I'm going to do now. But if you, so many people message me or email me saying that they want to wear makeup but they don't like foundation, it's too heavy, they feel too done, and also sometimes they've got very dry skin as well, and they find that a lot of foundations sort of dry their skin out more, or it feels uncomfortable. Layering something like a tinted moisturiser over a really intensely hydrating moisturiser gives you that coverage, but you just get the feeling, I mean, my skin just feels so bouncy. I don't really feel like I'm wearing makeup. And to be quite honest, I haven't used a lot of that. If I was relying on the SPF in it, then I'd probably apply more than that. You need about half a teaspoon, I think it is, for adequate coverage on your face. And I could do with this one because it's just so beautiful and it blends so nicely. So I could apply more, but I just don't feel like I need it at the moment. And I'm not going outside anyway. I'm just pretending that I'm going to go outside. I'm actually just going to be in all day, glamming around the house. Okay, so I've got 2 things here that I want to show you. I've been playing around with these for a while, and at first they look like they're quite similar. So there's the Banana Lowlighter and the Diamond Concealer. Now the concealer is obviously a concealer, and this has got loads and loads of coverage. So if I pop that beneath my eyes, sides of the nose and so on. Then I suddenly get a much more perfected look. So just really gently blending that in. So you can see very perfected, even though I've only used a tinted moisturiser, and that's a really nice combination, tinted moisturiser with concealer on the top. If you don't want to go full on foundation, but this is the Banana Lowlighter, and if you think of this a bit like a well, it's like a highlighter, but with absolutely no shimmer. So, whoop, a bit much there. So I'm not like desperately into contouring, as you probably know, but I do like adding, I feel like if you add areas of highlight, so I'm just going to take a bit of that off because that was a bit too much. It's a bit overexcitable with that. If you add areas of highlights, you naturally sort of add areas of contour in a way. Obviously it's not as dramatic, but for daytime I just think, now and again I do go in with the contour if I'm going out at night, which is about once every 5 years. But I feel like for the daytime it's just too much, really. And so if you create these areas of light, I feel like it's enough to almost automatically create these areas of shadow. Does that make sense? Probably talking absolute nonsense here. But I feel like it's quite a grown-up way of adding glow and shape to the face. So there's absolutely no shimmer on my face at the moment. However, there's a glow. Let's give it a little bit of a set. We don't need to do too much of this. I almost just want to show you the product. This is the rhodial banana powder. And a lot of you have already heard of this. I've seen it in lots and lots of videos with people before. It's basically, again, no shimmer whatsoever, but if you wanted to set beneath your eyes and give yourself that sort of, again, really grown-up, non-shimmery glow, it's really nice as a setting powder to take away any shine but add glow. Now it's just got this very slight, I'm using the wrong brush by the way, very, very slight yellow tinge, which is really good for on top of dark circles, which is why I've applied it under the eyes. It doesn't go cakey, it's really fine, and it's nice for setting the T-zone as well. So I'm going to go in with some different powders, some blusher, some bronzer. These are mostly available separately if you want to get them, but I'm using them in all one palette, which I don't think is going to be out for long. It's called I Woke Up Like This, but I will put all of the shade names below so that you can find them in different palettes and sort of standalone compacts as well. The compacts are so nice. So a little bit of the bronzer, just taking that underneath the cheekbones. But I do want to keep this really, really fresh. So it's not so much about having this sort of chiselled face. I'm just adding a little bit of warmth. And a bit of blush, I'm going for the peachier one, but the pink is also very, very nice. And really, it is as simple as that. Don't have any colour on my eyes, don't have any colour on my lips. It's almost like the skin speaks for itself. The main things you could take away from this are prepping the skin so that it's really, really dewy and bouncy and gorgeous before you even put your makeup on. If you've got dry skin or dehydrated skin, that's particularly lovely. Going in with tinted moisturiser and concealer rather than a heavier foundation to keep things looking really fresh and natural and light. And then rather than doing really, really shimmery highlighter or glittery highlighter, which can look great in the evening, for daytime, just make areas of your face that you would normally highlight lighter. So I've used the Banana Low Lighter, and that almost creates the contrast and the shadows and just looks really very grown up, and it's almost like you can't see what's happened, which is what you want. Because it's daytime, you want it all to be very, very subtle. And then I've just gone in just to finish it off with some bronze and blush, just to warm up the face and add a tiny bit of colour. But really, it's all about the texture of the skin and the finish of the skin. So I'm going to put all of the details of the products down below. Remember, there's 35% off everything at Rhodial. I've got a code, make sure you use it. I'll put the links, you can use it online. So thanks for watching, and yeah, all the info is down below, and I'll see you next time.
Hello everybody.
Okay. That does look dodgy.
That one. So, blood to the surface.
Yes, please do.
There we go. Cut there.
Sexy. Oh, that's not even rude. Not even rude.
No, I know.
What is the matter with